I never admitted to myself that I was indeed comparing and envying other women. This is something that I didn't want to see about myself, so I was never reflecting on it as such. But now that I think about it, I was always trying to find something wrong with any woman that was crossing my path. A little bit unconsciously as to why I was doing this in the moment, but it was just like if I find something wrong with all of them, then I can feel better about myself and I can a little bit quiet the sound of the voice that is actually criticizing myself and seeing my own flaws. So I was like, oh, she's fat. It's okay. I can rest, you know? Okay, she's fat. It's okay. I'm not threatened by her or whatever was wrong with the person in the moment that I was looking. She seems stupid, she's walking weirdly, whatever was the thing that I could find. And if I could not find something quickly enough, I was losing my self esteem over it. Like, now I'm threatened. Now I cannot quiet voice in my head. Now I cannot quiet my inner critic. Now I need to turn to myself because I cannot criticize anything outward. So this video is for you if you can relate, because today this seems so weird to me. I don't criticize or tear down women in my own head when I walk around. I'm in my own thoughts about myself, what I want to do, where I want to travel, and so on. And I don't really compare or envy women anymore. And at the same time, I'm even more aware about the beauty of everyone, but other women included. And I don't really envy or compare myself. And it's not because I'm better than anyone else. It's just really that I grew out of it. And I want to share in this video if that can help you, why and how. First of all, it took a minute, but I have to say that I really like myself. It's as simple as that. I really like myself. Maybe I'm even too attached sometimes to my avatar in this life, and I have a fear of death, for example, because I want to keep playing and to continue in this life and to discover what I can experience and do and taste and feel. But I would seriously not exchange my life for anyone else, even the most beautiful girl in the world, whoever you think that is. And I'm sure it's the same for you if you really reflect on it. And when you compare yourself to someone, you really ask yourself, would I trade my life against hers? The answer will most probably always be no. Even though she's maybe so beautiful and she's maybe so rich and she's maybe so perfect, but somehow you would not trade your life with her. You would not even trade your face for hers because you spend time with yourself, you learn about yourself. I'm 33 today, about to be 34, and I feel like I'm just reaching a level where I feel so good with myself. I love my type of beauty, I love my features. I I feel good with myself. My body and mind just start to communicate. And I know so many beautiful girls who actually struggle with anxiety, depression, low self-esteem. I know that external appearance is great, but it's just one side of beauty. It's just one side of what really draw people to you and attract and what really create this aura and this energy. And personally, I realized with time and getting interested into that topic that what I'm looking for is not just a perfect appearance, it's a beauty. It's a beauty. It's a very deep and holistic feeling about myself that I am beautiful. Not just in the way that my skin is perfect today or my hair are done today, but how beautiful my presence is to this life, to this world, to this person that I'm with, to myself. So, no, I don't envy another woman because she's passing on the street and she has a great lipstick or she has a beautiful jawline. I'm just like, wow, she has a beautiful jawline. That's it. Oh, wow, her hair are nice. Oh, wow, I love the color of her eyes. you know? But it doesn't make me feel this envy that I want to be her. I wish I would be her. I wish I had her features or this or that. No, there is like now some kind of separation in my head. And because I like myself, and I say like and not love, because I think I can love myself without actually liking myself. And that's what I was doing a lot. I was loving myself in the sense that I was pushing myself forward. I wanted the best for myself. So I was pushing myself forward and I was trying to do the best for myself. But to liking yourself is something else, really. It's something else. It's like I really appreciate who I am. I really like myself. And yeah, it might be weird and contradictory, but I feel like you can love yourself without actually liking yourself. But I feel like if you like yourself, it implies that you also love yourself, because you cannot like yourself without loving yourself. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's maybe just in my head, but I was loving myself before, and I discovered that I can also like myself, and it makes some kind of difference for me. And if I do encounter a woman who is really embodying all of that, she's beautiful, her hair are done, her energy is in a good place, she's holistically beautiful, like I really aspire to be and try to embody in my daily life, those kind of women, they don't create any feeling of envy inside of me. They create beauty and inspiration. They move me, they attract me. I'm really in awe of Candace Owens, for example. I know it's not the case of everyone. She has specific views on a lot of things, especially political views, but her whole being is so full of beauty and truth. I really love her and admire her, and I think she embodies all of what I aspire to be, like really myself, really my truth, really like funny even and everything. This kind of woman, they will not make you lose your confidence or your self-esteem. They will inspire you, because that's the feeling of real beauty, real holistic, deep beauty. So when I'm facing the slightest bit of like trigger of envy or low self-esteem or something like that, when I look at another person, I know it's not about beauty. It's about standards. It's about what I think I should have and what I think I am lacking and what I see in another person. And then I feel bad about myself, because I think that without that, I cannot be chosen. Without that, I cannot be enough. It's not about beauty. It's just about my own thoughts and my own beliefs. But there's nothing about beauty in that. But those triggers are really easily going down once you are just aware of them. Like, if I imagine having a baby and taking a lot of weight, and right now I'm feeling good with my body, but if I imagine that I have a baby and after the delivery, is it how we call it? After the delivery of the baby, I forgot what is the word in English. I still have a lot of weight, and after 2, 3, 4 months, I cannot lose that weight, and I'm feeling a little bit bad. Of course, when I will see a woman on the street, especially a mom on the street who looks marvelous and beautiful and in the perfect body, I will be triggered. I will be triggered with envy and jealousy and comparison. Of course. I told you in the beginning of the video, I'm not better than anyone else. It could happen to me. But in that moment, I would just be aware that this has nothing to do with beauty. You don't think that that woman is more beautiful than you or whatever. It's just that you think that you lack something. You think that if you don't have the perfect body, you will not be accepted, loved, chosen, whatever, special, admired. You think that you will not be enough. This is the only problem, that you think that you are not enough because the car you've been riding with has a mud on it. But it's just mud, you can wash it. Even if you need to ride with it for a while, you will end up washing it and it will be okay. This is not who you are. And that's it. I mean, just this awareness in my head makes any beginning of trigger crawl down, because in that moment I turn inward. I turn to myself like, okay, what's wrong? Are you not good in your body? And either the answer is yes, actually I'm good in my body, and then there is no problem. Maybe the answer is no, actually I'm not good in my body, and that's why this is triggering me. Okay, what can we do? Let's do something about it. And there is no comparison or envy anymore, because I'm just turned to myself and, okay, what's wrong? What can we do? How do we want to feel? What I'm telling myself? What I believe? And let's just do something about it. And that's another thing why I don't envy or compare anymore. It's because I'm so occupied in my own mind with myself that I don't have time, energy, place for that envy or comparison. You know, it's like in movies where the main character is not always the most beautiful actress you've ever seen, but the fact that she's the main character and the camera is following her around and we are living her adventures makes her in that moment, for the duration of the movie, the most beautiful person. And you admire her, you look at her, you see how she's dressed and her jewelry or whatever, and for a moment, for the duration of the movie, this is just about her, and there is no envy or comparison. She's crossing maybe some people on the background and you don't even look at them, because the movie is about that woman. And so when you become the character of your own movie, it's becoming like that. Make your life just a little bit more about you. And for some people this is really bad advice, because they are already so self-centered and self-focused. And this is maybe their problem. But for you who is watching this video, I know that you need to make yourself and your life a little bit more about yourself. This was also one of the numerous reasons why I left social media. I felt like I was seeing so many movies other than my own. I felt like I was sometimes posing my own movie to participate in someone else's, and I was losing being the main character of my movie for being an extra in someone else's. And I guess it really helped also to refocus in that sense that this is my movie. I am the main character, and I can sometimes participate in your movie, but mainly I should focus on my movie. Another reason why I don't compare or envy anymore other women is because I developed some compassion. I'm very empathetic and compassionate person in general, but I was lacking maybe compassion and empathy for other women. I felt like if a woman is more beautiful than me in my mind, she doesn't deserve my compassion. And I know now this is not the case. And to reconnect with my own femininity made me understand that this is a hard process, actually, you guys. This is not easy and this is not linear, and we all struggle with something. And I don't know, I guess I started having empathy even for women who seem like they have it all together. And now I know that even behind a celebrity who seems to never age, or even behind a woman who never leaves her home without her nails done, or even behind the most polished woman, there is often a little girl who just wants to be seen and heard and respected and cared for and loved and enough. We all do our best, and I stopped seeing anyone as, oh, she's so perfect, oh, she has all figured out, oh, she's so polished, oh, it's so easy for her. No, we all do our best. Okay, another reason why I don't envy or compare myself, and I know I'm gonna get some hate probably for that. That's why I put it in the end. But I'm gonna share it because I think it can actually help you. I really started to see women as ice cream flavors. Bear with me. I know it's a little objectification, but it's for a good cause. For example, I don't know, for some reason when I scripted this video, I felt like I am macadamia nuts ice cream flavor. And if I am macadamia nuts ice cream flavor and I see strawberry flavor, I have no reason to compare to it. Why would I even be jealous of another flavor? This is the purpose of ice cream. We should have a lot of flavors for anyone who wants ice cream can choose what he prefers or like. We all have our customers. We don't have anything to prove. I'm just doing my ice cream thing of macadamia nuts here. You are doing your ice cream thing of pistachio or strawberry here. And even if some flavor might be chosen more often than others, my purpose as a ice cream flavor is not to be chosen more than others, because this will change according to the season and the weather and the preference of the culture where you are served, and so many other parameters. My only purpose is to be the best macadamia nuts ice cream flavor that I can be, so that the people who actually like macadamia nuts flavor ice cream can choose me and enjoy with me. I cannot be another flavor anyway. I can try to pretend that I'm strawberry, but I will just end up disappointing people who will choose me for being a strawberry when actually I'm macadamia nuts. So I have nothing to compare or envy. I'm just here in my own flavor, my own coloration. And I'm even so happy to be part of all of those flavors. I'm not alone. Now I see other women like, I'm not alone. How awful would it be to be the only woman on earth? Of course, if you were the only woman, you would be the most picked and you would be the most special. But how lonely to not being able to share this experience of being a woman, to not being able to relate, to watch videos of each other sharing our knowledge and experience of life. I'm happy to be part of all of those amazing flavors. And if the strawberry next to me is disgusting and bad, this doesn't make me any better. And this even change perception of my flavor for other people, because they tried the strawberry and the strawberry was not good. So probably the macadamia nuts will not be good too. We should all be our most beautiful self as us, as our flavor, as our coloration. For so long, I was having a scarcity mindset around beauty. I was seeing it as a limited resource, and the beauty of another woman was taking my own. I am so ashamed to admit it, but it's true. That's how I was feeling it. I knew it was not true, but I was feeling like this. But this voice of comparison in your head, it's just your inner critic. When you understand that, you realize it's never about the other woman passing on the street that you compare to. It's always about you and your relationship with yourself and what you believe about yourself. My mic went off, you guys, so let me finish with this. This is all just an illusion. You are not really separated from the woman that you see, compared to, envy. It's like my nose being jealous of my legs and wondering why we are so small and puffy when the legs are so thin and long. Because if they were just long, thin legs, my nose, we would not be that beautiful, marvelously, divinely designed human body. Babe, you got this. See you in the next one.